EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Throwing is Hurts. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle first down.
Phil King.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of one.
They go play action with Hurts. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Montez Sweat showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Hurts will throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The charisma at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace.
Looking to put a drive together.
Gilly.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monongai. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
It was a short one caught by Ligon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up the first down.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Hard throw, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Bears punter now. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Bears have cut the lead back down to 2. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll go to Barkley again. Now he's free at the 35. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 69 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Eagles have recovered. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll set up to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offense.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
4-yard line.
To throw, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running is Monunga. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. They'll go. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Chicago! DeAndre Swift, 56 yards. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but